we'll deep freeze our food. I saw Francis John make one of those, and I'm a little worried about our food just spoiling. Like, you know, if you have hundreds of thousands of calories, I don't think your duplicate sometimes will eat it fast enough before it spoils. Right now, it's in, um, it's in a little carbon dioxide pit in a refrigerator. But apparently, I don't think that's gonna keep our food perfectly fresh forever. So I think that's another thing I want to work on today. We'll see what we get first, though. All right, you can see. Currently have 115,000 K calories. I was up to like 200,000 last night. And then after that sweep command, all of a sudden it went down by half. So I don't know quite how that happened. All of my ranches are good. So we'll see. But one thing I worked on over the last 2 days, I cleaned out most of this biome here. There are some slime lung germs, but as you see, I've cleaned up the oxygen, so slime lung should slowly go away. And once that's done, I think this is where I'm going to want to put my industrial brick, right in here, because I think for the industrial brick, there's always going to be really hot, so I'm going to want them to come out through the Atmos checkpoint and then go up to where the brick's going to be, probably right here. And I'm thinking I want to dig up here to get solar panels set up. So, a couple things I want to get set up today. Yeah, we got lots of slime lung over here. So building over into here, connecting to our base is going to be a little bit tricky. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to need to get power. Our power. Whatchamacallit, set up over here. Our power, God, I can't even talk. Power spine. So let me see about getting that set up over here. If I were to first, I want to really make sure I'm careful and not let any slime lung germs get through here. So I'm going to block this off by a couple things and set up a power joint plate and all that, because I need to get the power over this direction. So let's see how we can best do that. If I have this come over this way. Okay, so power spine can't go past doors, so I have to use a heavy watt wire there, which is going to be awkward because I don't want my stone hatches jumping out of here. So how would I do that? See here. So when I get a tile here and here, that'll let me build a heavy watt joint plate there, and then wall this off. Something like that. Okay. Yeah, you can see I dug out this thing. I dug out a big chunk down here because our stone hatches are eating igneous rock, and with how many stone hatches we have, that's a lot of igneous rocks. We're getting a little low, so we have 244 tons available, but that's after digging out a bunch of igneous rock, and I'm going to want to dig out even more. There's nice chunks of igneous rock in here that we're definitely going to make use of, but I'm trying to make sure that this area down here stays as a vacuum, since we're right next to the magma and we got volcanoes down here, so we want to make sure this all stays a vacuum. Alright, so now I should be good to make heavy watt joint plate here, and that should keep any slime lung from getting in, hopefully. Alright, so how are we going to do this? I think what I need to do is deconstruct this door. It's going to let these guys out. But I'm going to do this on slow speed so that I can hopefully get this stuff built really quickly so they don't get out too quickly. There. Airflow tile. That max thing there. and then heavy watt joint plate right there, and that should let us get power over. Alright, they can immediately jump out? That's what I'm worried about. Don't jump out, stone hatchlings. It's no fun out there, I promise you. Oh crap. Now this is all getting messed up. Come on, just build this stuff so that... Oh my god. This is literally the top priority could possibly be, and you're still trying to wrangle these guys instead of doing the thing. Come on, man. You stuplicants, both of these. Do these right now, you stupid duplicants, for the love of God. Oh, this is the issue, okay. They're picking stuff and putting it back up in here because we need them to not be able to reach down there. Oh, crap. Yeah, these are both on sweep only. Why are they picking stuff up and putting it back in there? They shouldn't be doing that. Okay, this is a stupid endless loop. Nothing allowed in there. I'm gonna have to... I'm now remembering the reason why I need them to not be able to reach and put that in there. I'm gonna have to figure out that out. Stop the auto wrangle right now. Stop it. Hey, what's up, Verosa? And Cthulhu, man. I haven't seen you in a while, Cthulhu. Hope you're having a good one, sir. Alright, is that stuff all done? Cool. Now we come back to auto wrangle, and there should be 8 in here. This will hopefully let him out and put him right back in here. There we go. That should fix all that. Alright, cool. The infinite storage thing. You're supposed to make it so they can't. That's why there's sweeping going on down there. Okay, so if I put this back on sweep only, and then it should be fine. It's because I tried to sweep stuff in there, and that was my mistake. Okay, so we want all in here again, except no eggs, no consumable ore, no liquefiables, and no organics. Although algae can go in there, mud can go in there, but nothing that can off-gas. That's all fine. What else can off-gas? I think everything else is good to be in there. Everything else is fine. Even rust, salt, sucrose. We just don't want bleach stone, coal, or lime. We have other places for those. Okay, so if I do that, now they should stop trying to pick stuff up and put it in there. Life's been busy, and then AGDQ was a thing. Wow, was AGDQ going on? I didn't even know that was happening. All right, what is the first thing I would like to do today? Sweep that up. We got some more. I'm trying to pick up everything that is consumable or liquefiable. I want all that to be cleaned up here. Although if there's slime in here, I don't want the slime to go across to my other base. Where can I put the slime? I can put a slime thing down here. What I can do is have a chest that's like this with the same priority over here. This chest over here is where I've been keeping rock piles and slime. If I do another chest over here with the same priority and everything as that, I think they'll just do whichever one's closer. Because I don't want them to pick up slime over here and then go all the way through the base over to here and then drop off slime and it off-gas and get slime lung in there. AGDQ was last week? Okay, gotcha. Very nice. Alright, let's go back up to faster speed here. Alright, after I do this little bit of cleanup, I think the first thing I want to do is try to set up solar power up here. I think I want to try to set that up. Now, how to get my power lines past this? These things are right there. I wish there was a heavy watt bridge. I wish that was a thing. I guess the closest thing is the joint plate. What's up, Whamambola? Does AGDQ stand for America's Got Dairy Queen or Dancing Queen? Sadly, no. Awesome games done quick. You know what that is. Maybe. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's great. It's a lot of fun. I haven't watched it in the last couple years, but I've watched it in the past. It is a lot of fun. There is some slime right there. I need to get rid of that slime. Let me actually just build a tile on that, and that'll get rid of that slime. Okay, so we've got slime lung over here. I've got to be very careful about breaking up through this. What I think I want to do is block this off. Our spawn here is a little in the way of how I wanted to get up into space, but we can work around that. If I just kind of wait for the autosave to take a year. If I do this and this, as long as nobody blocks themselves off, that should allow us to maybe just move this entire thing over and dig all the way through all this. Hey, there's a bunch more igneous rock up here. Nice. Ice and all this junk to get up here into the space biome, where I'm going to plan on setting up some solar power for the first time. Speedrun marathon for all those games you might have played in your childhood. Yeah, awful game. Awful games done quick. Hell of a charity marathon. Also, there's other games before and after, but it's the important part. Awful games? Is that... Are you trolling, or have they done a new thing that is called awful games done quick? Okay, there is one little bit of slime lung right here. Let's get that. And a ladder here. Let me see where I'd want to do the ladder. We'd actually want to do it right on that spot. And then power. Okay, I want to get this heavy watt joint plate over here. So if I now deconstruct this and dig that, I should have no slime lung be able to get past all this, if I'm not mistaken. Very nice. So I can get my power spine extended over here. Alright, we have to get it past these doors. So, deconstruct this door again. Turn off auto wrangle surplus again. Every time we break down one of these doors, it messes stuff up. Deconstruct that. Heavy watt joint plate. Right there. Airflow tile there. And then I'm gonna just have to have another tile somewhere, just like right there. Okay. And now I gotta figure out how to get past this wire. I guess if I did a heavy watt joint plate right there, that would work. Be awkward, but I think that'll be the best way to do this. Hopefully they don't jump out of there. Nobody blocks themselves off. Is this duplicants we're talking about? Oh yeah, let's make sure. Okay, they did it! Yay! GG cookie time! They didn't kill themselves. Well done. Duplicants had a rare non-stuplicant day. Alright, let me make sure this room is correct. 96 tiles, perfect. What we do is we deconstruct this. And they immediately jump out. We make this a 9 priority, and that's exactly what I was worried about. Yeah, they're all jumping over here now. Good God. I swear, I make something a priority 9, then nobody does anything. I swear. Come on, game. Come on. There we go. Now, somehow you're up there. Wrangle you. I think they wrangle... Even if I wrangle them inside here, I think... they'll bring them right back over here, if I'm not mistaken. Are you going to be able to reach that up there? I hope so. Awful GDQ is a block during the marathons where games considered to be less than masterpiece quality are showcased. Oh, okay. Alright, let's see. They're wrangled, or are they going to get put over here? Perfect, that fixes that. Okay, that should fix all that. I don't know if they can reach this one. Now they're overcrowded. Are they overcrowded? They are overcrowded. So I think we're going to attack this one. Sorry, bro. What's your age? 81. You're getting old anyway. You're getting old. You're getting old. Alright, new potent potables. Larva eggs. Oh, okay. So that's Slickster. You know, I kinda want to get more duplicants, but I'm still slightly worried about food if I go up to like 20 duplicants. But I kinda do want to get more duplicants, and this person with construction and increased excavation is pretty darn good. If I did want to get you know, I did have a place for those at one point. It was in here. Those things like to eat carbon dioxide and they spill oil. I could make a little drop off for them over here. Let me do that. Let me make a little bit of a just a mini ranch over here. Mini ranch for these larval things that will eventually pop. I guess I could do like double doors here like that. And they'll be able to jump across there, jump up to there if they need to get through here. And this is a carbon dioxide place where we can put food critter drop off here. And if I set this, if I actually set this to not allow, if I have this auto wrangle surplus, it will actually, when those hatch, it'll put them over here. Since this is considered a little baby ranch room, I think. Hey, what's up, Flurchin? Stream looks beautiful today. Thank you. Thank you. I think our settings are looking a lot better. I did a little bit of adjustment to the capture card's color. Because I think Math Champ and a couple others noticed it seemed a little... the colors were a little off. I tried to change that a little bit today, so hopefully that will be better today. Okay. Alright, so do we have power going to this thing now? Yes, we do. Okay. So let us get... I already went through these lockers, so I should be able to demolish all this stuff, deconstruct that stuff. And I can make a little bit of a power thing here. I'm going to not do large power transformers as much as I was, because that uses... it uses something I don't want to use, and I don't know what it is, because I can't think and talk at the same time. Can't think and talk at the same time. If I were to do that... and power. Heavy watt wire. There, and then do a wire bridge here. I will have power available over here, more easily accessible. That will hopefully clean out that little bit of polluted oxygen in there. Slime lung is slowly going away over here, down to 1,000-something germs. Once this is all cleared out, I can kind of make this, I can connect this to the rest of my base, which is what I'm looking to do. One of the other things I did while I was cleaning up was I changed where the polluted water coming from our bathrooms is routed, because it used to go into here, but I pumped this out into this polluted water storage, which is, you know, being filled by this polluted water vent, and it's slightly overflowing because there's some random clean water in here. It's okay, it's just overflowing into there, but I want to extend this so it's not overflowing, if I can. You agree? It looks good and you can't detect any audio issues. Perfect. I think there's a very, very tiny slight desync where I'm slightly, like a fraction of a second ahead of the video game, but it's so slight that I don't think it's noticeable. So I'm pretty darn happy with how things are going right now. So, and it looks like there's no slime to pick up around here. Interesting. Slime maybe it all off-gassed already. Alright, why is this not powered? Oh, I never connected it. Ha! Never connected it. Bam, that should give us power. Is that working? That's still not got power. Why do you not have power? Do I not have any power in my entire base? No, we're making power. Oh, they have to build a wire there. That's why. Oh my God, pee everywhere, Verosa, pee everywhere. But we're trying to keep it a little contained. you know the Stuplicants. They love to pee everywhere. It's their favorite thing, peeing on the ground. One of the biggest issues I had was when they peed coming out of their Atmos suit one time, and then I guess got pee all over the ground over here. That's what this little mesh tile plus liquid pump is for. This is literally for if they ever pee in their suit, when they take their suit off, it'll drain down here and we'll pump it into just this polluted water down here. I mined out the slime lung and then clean air with deodorizers. What did I do with mined out slime lung? Entomb it somewhere? Mined out slime lung. You mean mined out slime? It's kind of just sitting in the ground. But I think when you mine out slime, if you leave it on the ground, I think it just off-gasses until it goes away. So I actually don't know where all the slime went. I think I did a... Like, here's a little bit of algae right there. I actually want to dig that out. I think I did a big sweep command, and so they probably swept it all up into the storage I have set up. That's my guess. I also want to get some more research going today. Let me actually start that right now. I want to get Radbolt storage. Where is that? That is a thing that apparently exists now. It's conveyor stuff. Radbolt container. Yes, I want that. I'm going to start that research, and I'm going to turn this guy on. And this will start slowly throwing rad bolts into this thing. Alright, and this is where I want the slicksters of every type to go. And up to, I don't know, like 6. There should be no more than 3, but we'll go like that. So when these slicksters, so like Drekos, we'll say Drekos are allowed in there, but anything that's not a Dreko should be auto-wrangled and put where it goes. I'm gonna actually pinch row. I don't care about these eggs right now. We're gonna turn those into. You're an omelet, sir. You're gonna be an omelet. Okay. That's good. All right, slime lung. All right, this slime lung is going away. We should, within the next hour or two, be able to section this off from all this area and add this to our main base, which will be amazing. I do want to dig up into space, though, so I'm going to do that right here. I want to dig up to space, and I want to go from this direction. All right, there's plants frickin' everywhere, so dig all those plants out, please. And this is going to be, I'm going to set up my first solar power, which I've never done before. Which that's why I think solar panels All they take is glass. That's really simple. And I made some extra glass. So all our glass is in here. Our glass is at -1C. So we made it. And then it got immediately cooled in this really cool brine down here. Man, this just keeps slightly overflowing because there's this little bit of clean water in here. Oh, that's a pain. I'm gonna extend this water tank, and I hopefully will be able to fix that. I think maybe I need to move the liquid vent down one space. That might be what I need to do. I'm actually going to build that, but I'll adjust it later. I have kind of a lot of water pipes all over the place. It's not super clean, but you know, it's doing its thing. Just pipety pipe pipes everywhere. I think there's something with solar panels where I'm not sure if they can be plugged in directly to your power spine. I feel like I saw something that Francis John had to mess with that at some point. And when all the slime lungs gone in here, I'm gonna actually deconstruct all of these airflow tiles. Because I'm pretty sure what I'm gonna want to do is have my industrial brick like right up in here. So it'll be right outside here. They'll come out here, go up, and be immediately able to go to our where we set up our industrial brick will be the plan. Okay, all that there. Is there polluted oxygen in there? There is small bits of polluted oxygen here, though. So that I'm not super psyched. They shouldn't have, like, right next to chlorine, so the chlorine should be, like, killing off all that stuff. I'm going to separate this out a little bit by doing this so that we don't have overflow of gases that way. Potent potables. Potent potables. So many eggs. Okay. Let's go ahead and just get salt water. I really want this expansion space available because I want to set up, I think I want to set up better lodging for my people, because now that we have reed fiber, I think we can make comfy beds, which I like doing that because I like the better morale bonus from those. Alright, so that's blocked off. So now slime lung hopefully won't be like flowing through here. With this airflow tile to clear it out, I don't think we'll have any issue with that. So let's go like this. This should help us speed up the process here, I think, because they dig that out. Alright, now we're gonna dig straight up. Straight up to space! Pigs in space! Oops. G. Nope. Oops. Go. I'm gonna dig all the way up there. Okay. And let's see. I always want to keep an eye on this. Barbecue and omelets. Looking pretty good. Oh, we got something off-gassing over here. Let's get rid of that. And there's like a very small layer of clean water on top of this. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put mesh tiles and mop that up. That is something I used to do that was pretty helpful in the past. See if I can mop up all that random junky junk. Random junky junk. Hopefully that'll stop this from overflowing our thing here. Oh yeah, we almost got perfectly clean area down here. I leave that for another cycle or two and it's gonna be nice and clean. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Putting mesh tiles on the top of water and then mopping on top of it is a cheaty way to clean up some little bits of overflowing water. There's just a little bit of clean water here that I kind of want to just get out of here too. But once I expand this like over to the side, I can move the vent down and I think it should stop the overflow issue I'm having. I believe it'll stop that issue. Let's see. Where do I store off-gassing things? Underwater? Yes. Like this storage bin down here, this is where I've been storing like things that can turn into water, like ice. Because I think it'll melt and then it'll go into the liquid. But like down here, all these chests down here have slime, rot pile, that kind of stuff. Because underwater it won't off-gas, polluted oxygen, and that kind of junk. All right, so they're making their way up there, digging that out. I think the way I want to do this is, can I drain out all this water somehow? I don't want to mix that water up. Can I do any mopping commands around here? I can mop some of it. I'm gonna get my liquids cleaned up a bit if I can. Make it less of a mess. Then I can expand this out. This will drain here and I can move this vent down one space and we should stop having overflow issues down here. Hopefully, it's the plan anyway. Okay. How we're doing over here? Nice. We're making our way up. Beautiful. There's a bunch of ice that will fall down all the way to... There's going to be ice down there. If I could maybe catch that. Some of it will get caught there, but if it falls down this side... Let's put a... Oh, that got entombed. Let's put a tile like right there to catch that stuff. So not too much random... ice will fall down into the polluted water down there. All right, nice. We're able to mop all this up. Beautiful. It's probably just melting ice that was causing all that. Oh, nice. We got our research done. So now I can store rad bolts in storage, which I'm going to need to make a better build for that. So I'm going to turn this back off for now, because I'm not doing any other research. I want to get a setup that's better for that. All right, I want to start moving all this stuff into storage as we can. All this liquid. So we hopefully don't have ice on the ground. Okay, it's fine. We don't have different types of water all in the ground, because I'm gonna make a much larger tank here. This is gonna be our main polluted water tank here, because we're using this to supply our spalm over here, and we're dumping our pee in here. You gotta have plenty of pee space. Don't want to run out of pee space, you know. It's all food poisoning germs in there, so that's fine. So I don't want to pump clean water from there into here. Oh, never mind. This is all food poisoned anyway. I kept it from being food poisoned for a while, but we must have dumped some food poisoning water in there. It's fine. It's fine. They're not drinking the water, I don't think. Okay, they are digging. Oh, all right. We got space up here. Beautiful. Let's just tell them to finish that, and then we're going to set up solar panels, which I've never set up a solar panel array before, but I've seen Francis John. There's some kind of like stacking staircase thing to do to get the most bang for your buck out of the solar rays or whatever, lumens or whatever it's called. So, oh boy, are we clean? Oh, there's a little bit of slime lung and hydrogen up there. I didn't know slime lung could live in hydrogen. Will it die off in hydrogen? Looks like the slime lung's not dying off in the hydrogen. How do I get rid of that? I guess I could just pump that out into space or something. Huh. There's still little tiny bits of it down here, but that should be fine. I don't know. Do slime lung germs die in hydrogen? Can I look that up? Slime lung. Multiplies in slime and polluted oxygen, killed by oxygen, disinfected by chlorine. So it doesn't die in hydrogen. You know what I could? I can actually destroy this hydrogen. There's a way you can destroy stuff by building diagonally, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to destroy it. What's this here about not letting my P-Spice license expire? What the hell does that mean? I do not know what that even means. P-Spice. If I open up to space there. Yeah, this is going to be open to space. Although I probably don't want my gases just leaking out into space. Because I've been kind of clearing it out. This is just free oxygen in here. If I just clean it, it's free oxygen. So I'm probably going to make a liquid lock up here once we get opened up into space. But yeah, opening up into space is a good way to get rid of gases. Yeah, that is one thing you can do. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to slowly build this over, and this will just destroy the hydrogen that's got the slime lung in it. Okay. I do kind of want to update my living area. I want to make a bigger great hall. I want to make comfy beds. And once I have all this space to work with, I think I'll be able to do all that. I want to pump this water. Down into this clean water. I think even though it's germy, that other stuff is germy too. So I want to get rid of this clean water because I'm going to want to use this space. Oh, that is... that is the pea water going someplace. So what we want to do is this. That. And I want that water to go down into this pipe right here if I can. Okay. Make some bridges so I can make a thing go across here if needed. A little bit of pipe management, the best thing ever. Alright, so let me do this. Unless I can mop this all up. Can I mop that up? No, it's too much. That's what I figured. Okay. Go across. Down. I could join into one of these other clean water things, but nah. We'll just pump this into our main water tank. Actually, if I just use a bridge... Here, here, and here, I'm going to be able to get it to go where I want it to go. There we go. Again, what a mess of pipes, but it's fine. It's fine. I never claimed to be, you know, very neat with my designs. I'm definitely not very neat or organized with my designs, that's for sure. Right, what I can do is disconnect. Which way is this going? Going down. So if I do that, it'll go down. Disconnect that. Disconnect that. That should go up. Disconnect that. Disconnect that. That should go up. And that will clean out those pipes, and I can use those eventually. Oh. There, should go like that. There we go. Am I doing this? Does this go in the right direction? This should be going up and across up to there. Perfect. Looks good. Potent potables. Blossom Seed Shore. You assume you'll be taken for an imposter if you don't make at least one obscure reference and jest per stream you hang out in. Taken for an imposter? Or it'll be a celebration of a day when Cthulhu's not trolling the streamer. What's up, Silly Device? You have seen me play Factorio on Satisfactory. I am always spaghetti free. It's a good joke. It's a good joke. It's funny. It's a funny joke. Funny joke. It's a funny guy over here. Yeah, that's a funny hat. Okay, let's see here. So, good. Let me deconstruct that. Build that. This is going to compress the hydrogen over until I destroy it. And this looks like this is slime lung free. I see little tiny bits of it still floating around. It should go away quickly. Still tiny bits. All right, I gotta be patient. I gotta be patient. Maybe what I should do is block this completely off from here. Because there's so much down here. I think I need maybe an extra... Just a little extra filtering right here. Just to make sure no more comes in. All right. Okay, that's good. Deconstruct this. Build a tile there. I might need a ladder over this way to be able to build all those. Beautiful. If I'm not mistaken, once I do this, this will all be... It'll just destroy the tile in there, the way we're doing this. Can they go across that, or does that need to be one lower? I don't know, actually. But they can reach that, so it's fine. Okay, so this is ready to go deliver the water down into there. Perfect. Alright, so we just need to plug this guy in. Power. And plug you in. There we go. That'll pump that water out. Okay. I love seeing chunks of igneous rock in here for me to get to feed to my hatches. What is happening up here? They're just waiting. It's a long run all the way up there. Hopefully once I get this solar panel thing and then get an industrial brick in, we'll start to be able to get a better power setup going. I do want to get petroleum going soon, so I might do petroleum after we get solar panels for power. Because power is one of the things I really want to make sure I'm focused on not falling behind on. I don't know if that sentence made any sense. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Alright, so once we get here, I wonder what the top of the biome is. It's hard to tell with this scroll out mod I have. Rather just copper sitting on the top there. I'm going to want to dig out all of this, like all of it. But I am going to want a liquid lock going out into space, I think. So how will I want to set that up? Probably... Well, I definitely want to dig out all the non-abyssalite up here, because that's all resource I can use. Okay, did that destroy the hydrogen? Haha! Successfully destroyed! You have been destroyed, Jeremy Hydrogen. Is there some in here? Nope. Oh my god. We're almost completely clean. Little tiny bits, but we're almost completely clean. And this lets me do deodorizer right there, right there. And that will hopefully clean out any other little bit of junk there. Will this be completely pristine of slime lung before we join it with our base? I've been really good about not getting slime lung into our base, so I'm going to keep up with that. All right, there we go. Now all these gases are going to escape out into space. But I do want to make a liquid lock for that. So what I'm going to do, we're going to set up insulated tiles right where the vacuum of space is so that we can close this all off once we have a way out there. And we'll do a liquid lock something like, oh, I don't know, 1, 2... something like that. Cancel that one, because we'll need to put... We'll probably use oil for this liquid lock. There we go. That'll be a nice liquid lock to get us out into space. For now, I'm going to let them go out here just to dig out this stuff on the top here, but this will be our actual entrance to space. Then we can set up solar panels and have solar power. Actually, I'll probably want to do a heavy watt joint plate somewhere. Maybe something like that. To get power out there. All right, beautiful. All right, looking good. Making our first foray out into space. If Plunder Pig were here, he would say, "In space!" So I'll do it for him. Yeah, man. How are we going to get rid of this last little bit? Maybe I need to block this off. Because I feel like this Jeremy place here is still leaking up into there. They do need to supply filters to that. So maybe... Okay, if I do a hand sanitizing station here and let them come out this way and block this off, I think that will be better. This is completely separated from the rest of this stuff. So let's block this off. Let's do that. And we'll dig open a place here and put a hand sanitizing station. And that will hopefully... Actually, let's put in the hand sanitizing station before I block this off. We're going to let them come in through here. So it will be a hand sanitizing station right... Where is it? That's medicine. If I do that, they'll have to go left across there, and we'll leave the filter there, and that should do it. Is there polluted water right there? There is. Sweep that. Sweep all liquids and liquefiables. Okay, good. Okay. And once we block this off, that should really make this place nice and squeaky clean. All right, that pumped all that stuff out. I hope no polluted water ended up down in here. Nope, we're good. We're clean. Beautiful. All right, this will go to the left. Once they supply that with bleach stone, then we will block this off and open this up, and they'll be able to go in and out, not in their suits over here. All right, this is going to be oil. Crude oil, auto bottle 7. Copy, paste. Any liquefiables in there? Yes, there are. So we're going to get rid of those. Okay, they dug out all that. Good. Now we should be good to block this off. And then we'll get access to all that from a ladder over there once we get the liquid lock set up. Seems good. All right, that's good. Block off this. And that should stop any more leakage of slime lung germs, hopefully, to let this all finally clean itself out. And there should be, and then I can like open up all this once that's cleaned up, so we'll be good, I think. All right, there we go. No more leakage of all this stuff, right? There is some slime lung in here. Let me just, before I let them get into there, I'm gonna let this dissipate a bit before I open this up. Just a little bit. Potent potables. Alright, blueprint. Just seeds. Alright, that's good. Once this liquid lock is good to go, we will be able to go out into space safely without dumping all our gases out into space, which is not a horrible thing, but I'd like to not do that if I can help it. Alright, that should actually be plenty. Alright, so we gotta... Oh, there's oxygen in there. How... Crude oil liquefiable. Did it freeze? The crude oil froze. Oh, what does crude oil freeze at? Minus 40 C. Okay. It's a little cold in there. Do I have anything that doesn't freeze? Where's the liquids? Elements, liquids. What about, I think I have some ethanol available. Freeze at minus 114. Do I have ethanol that I can throw in here then? Because on this side it looks like it's okay. Actually, I think the crude oil is getting really cold. It's probably going to freeze soon too. I think I had some ethanol, right? I think I sent some over from the other planet or something. Salt water. I think salt water freezes at minus whatever this is going to be. Yeah, this liquid lock not working. What about nuclear waste? I have a little bit of nuclear waste. Hey, what's up, Vega? Did you miss anything important or duplicate killing himself the last 15 minutes? No, you didn't. How are my slicksters? Let's see if they've made it yet. Have they hatched? I think they might still be eggs. Larva eggs. They're incubating. They're at 51%. So 5% a cycle, so 10 more cycles or so. Okay, that looks like that might work. That looks plausible, because even if this crude oil freezes, ethanol should fall down into there, and I think this will be a tight lock. We'll find out. It's not a huge deal if our liquid lock is not, you know, perfect, but we'll find out. Rand almost venting his whole colony. Well, I mean, this is even outside a liquid lock for our atmosuit doxes. So this is mainly just to keep the gases on our asteroid not, you know, spewing out like a volcano or something. So I think it'll be fine. All right, little bits slime lung, but it's almost gone. Almost gone. Almost there. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer before I bust this open and start using this. Just a bit longer. Now, first thing I'm gonna do is expand this tank sideways, which I could do that right now. If I were to, yeah, I could actually expand this sideways and let it fill out that way, so I can fix the vent here. I might do that right now, actually, and then I can bust it out further down once we have the slime lung all gone. So how wide do I want to make this is the question. How wide do I want this to go? I want this to go to about right here. It's going to be a giant tank. Go like that for now. The exit of my liquid space lock is blocked. Thank you. Thank you for that. Good eye, good eye. and I can deconstruct buildings. These guys here. Those filters aren't going to be needed anymore. Deconstruct them. What I'm going to do is have this flow to the side, and then once this is all clear out, I'll bust it out here, and it'll be a giant tank all this space. And we should not have any issue about polluted water storage anymore. Maybe even this random clean water in here we can eventually get rid of somehow, maybe. All right, cool. Once they're done digging out here, I'm going to start seeing about solar panels, how these guys work. Is there there's a light overlay. So yeah, you can see the lux here, and that determines how much power you get from those guys, I think. That's how that works. All right, I know they can't reach that yet. That's okay. I'll adjust that once they've busted through and everything. That's my calories. All right, we're getting back up there. That's good. That is good. So this is storing at temperature at 1C, and it should be in carbon dioxide. So I think this is, again, I'm gonna want to make a better infinite food storage eventually. There's a Francis John build that I'm probably gonna want to use because all of my builds are Francis John builds. Mine out the hill to make an even surface. Yeah, I will do that once they finish getting this ladder. I'm gonna have to ladder up there, I think. I guess I can queue that up. Problem is I'm gonna have to deconstruct all these ladders once I do the thing here. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna have them do this like layers at a time, so I don't have to do all that. So they can walk up that if I do that. We're gonna do this a layer at a time, so I don't have to build a whole bunch of crappy ladder segments, and they'll just get that done as we go. Okay, so this looks good. Let me close up the top here. And then we'll bust open the side, and this will flow over. And I can adjust my piping just a little bit, and we'll be good in here. Till the slime lung in here is all gone. Oh, little tiny bits of it. It's clinging on for dear life. Little bits of COVID in there. Stop fighting it, COVID. You're losing the fight. I'm going to do a second. What was that sound? Oh, you stupid auto. Okay, it's fine. We'll close that up after. I was afraid. I knew some stupid stuplicant was going to stupidly get himself stupidly caught. Just knew it. Just knew it. At least we caught it before he peed everywhere. I swear, when they get caught somewhere, they immediately go, God, I gotta pee! Like every time. Hey, what's up, Barbecue Nerdos? How you doing, my friend? Yeah, just hang out in there. That's what you should do. Hang out in that place where you're about to get stuck. Alright, once that's built, we're going to rebuild this one. Then we're going to deconstruct this entire thing here. That should be good to let all that go in there. I think it's if their bladder's full and they can't find a toilet. Well, yes, I'm being a troll. Their bladder just happens to be full as soon as they trap themselves. Oh god, I'm trapped. Oh god, I gotta pee! God, why didn't you think of this earlier? Alright, there we go. Now, I can deconstruct this liquid vent and have the pipe go one lower so that it hopefully never overflows again. We're going to do it that way. These came from my YouTube videos. They're great. You're wondering what version of FTL I play and where to get it. You have the Steam version, but you don't know how I get the custom ships. The way I have all those modified ships is using Slipstream Mod Manager, and if you type !FTL ship, there should be a link to the box.com where I put all of those modified ships that people send me. So, if you type !FTL ship in chat, I think it'll show you the link there. All right, cool. We're gonna slowly continue to get this across here. We're gonna probably only terraform like part of this, enough so I can get some solar panels set up here. And actually, maybe I cancel that and do a ladder on the right so I can use the most space possible. But yeah, most people who do modding with FTL create the mods with a mod creator called Superluminal. But then the way that most people mod their FTL is with a program called Slipstream Mod Manager, and that is definitely the way you want to go for modding FTL, in my opinion. Alright, I think this is clean enough that if they use their hand sanitizer, we can let them go in here. So cool. We're going to open this up, give them access to this. And I am probably going to start moving some stuff around here soon. Oh, printables available. Potent rules. What's up, Nietzsche? That'd also be the place where you get the newer versions of the game, like with the plant aliens, different versions of the original aliens. That sounds like you're talking about Multiverse. And if you want to play Multiverse, there is a Discord that I would recommend you going to. MathChamp or somebody in chat can probably give you a link to that. But you will need Slipstream Mod Manager even for Multiverse. So first thing I would do would be get Slipstream Mod Manager, and then there's a Discord and a forum post for Multiverse, FTL Multiverse, which requires hyperspace. There's a number of things you're going to need to get set up if you want to play hyperspace. But it's definitely worth doing if you'd like to get into that for sure. All right. Very cool. Part of this area I am going to want to use for a the industrial brick. So I think the first thing I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to deconstruct, since this is all clear. I don't think there's any polluted oxygen in here. There's 0 polluted oxygen here, so Slimelong really can't live anywhere here. So I'm going to deconstruct all of the buildings in here. The buildings would be all of the deodorizers and the air things on them. So we should be good to do all that. Okay. That'll take a while, but that'll give us space to work with there. Beautiful. Doing a great job cleaning all this stuff out. And where's the edge of the map? Is it right here? I think it's this right there. So I'm going to put a ladder going up here. This is where I'm going to use to access the where I'm going to place the solar panels, so I can use the most space possible for the solar panels. -1 for the ladder. They can't get up here now because I broke down the ladder. So we'll do this and this so they can access all that. So my plan is going to be, we're going to have about 2 layers here. I think I might want to do a whole new bedroom, bathroom, great hall setup over here. I think I might want to do something like that, and then move my entire Atmosuit dock up, potentially, so we're right next to where I'm hoping to do the industrial brick over here. So we're gonna do some major remodeling here. Oh crap. Apparently if I tell them to deconstruct buildings, that gets ladders too. Whoops. I did not want to deconstruct the ladders. Whoopsie daisy. That was a mistake. I didn't know ladders were considered buildings. Or maybe for some reason I thought they weren't considered buildings. Okay. There. You do have to say a train wreck is a thing of beauty. What? Train wreck? Hope you're not talking about my game. No train wrecks here? None. No train wrecks. It's all fine. No train wrecks. Alright, very good. Very good. I don't think I see any more slime lung in here. Looks like we're pretty safe to open all this up to the base soon. You're talking about a game that you're playing. Okay, alright. As long as a train wreck is not in my game, I'm cool. We're cool, man. We're cool. And you trapped yourself. Great. Put a single ladder there. You will not be trapped. That. So this person does not pee in here, please. Is that reachable? That should be reachable over here. Somebody do this before Gene pees everywhere, please. Here comes Liam or somebody. Who are you? Devin. There. Now you can go. Good. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna get... This is gonna be for the extended thing here. Okay. Expanding this made this polluted water vent be able to turn on, and it got better space for our liquid vent, so that's all clean. A game where you caused a literal train wreck. All right, all right. Thing of beauty. Well, sounds like a thing of disaster, but good for you, I guess. Good for you on causing a train wreck. Yeah, deconstruct all that. Very nice. Okay. That's an unreachable build if I do a ladder right. There, that should all be reachable. I just keep checking just to make sure there's no random slime lung that I've released. Once we get all this done, we're going to focus on getting all this built and the power solar panels tested out. See how much power they're going to supply and see how useful and good those things are. Do that for now. Very good. We'll do everything except this one space where they can get in and out. Then we'll build that and then flood this back in here, and we will have a huge polluted water tank that we won't have to touch for, like, ever, hopefully. Hopefully we'll never have to touch it again. Giggity, giggity, goo. All right. That lock is looking good. Move these out 4 tiles at a time. All right, doing a great job, duplicants. You're only slightly duplicants, but you're looking good. You're building yourself inside of a block. Okay, good. Very nice. Okay, if you all could move out of there, that'd be great. Devin, you wanna leave? Cool. Then we do that. You're here late to the party. How goes the germs and heat? We've cleaned out a big old section that I'm going to use to, I think, make updated duplicate beds. I think I can make... Can I make comfy beds yet? Oh, they take plastic. All right. So after we finish expanding this tank, I'm going to do solar panels, and then I'm going to see about petroleum and plastic, and then I might see about making some better beds for duplicates. They have earned it. Maybe. Deconstruct all that. Dig out all this. And this will be a ginormous tank here that will be plenty of polluted oxygen for forever. Sounds like a plan. Trying to stay on plan here. Stay on target. Stay on target. Loosen up. What's up, Aricia? How are you doing, my friend? Keeping an eye on this so they don't, you know, dig themselves into a place where they... basically, I don't want them to drown themselves. So you know what? I'm going to cancel all this until they deconstruct. They're going to deconstruct first, then they'll dig. This is the room where all the dupes pee, right? Well, it's where... This is the room where the pee used to be delivered. Now... I'm actually going to start... They've been dumping. Now I can finally dump into here, actually. They've been dumping all the random polluted water down to there. Now I can have them dump it into here, which is what one thing I wanted to do here as well. If I do that and that. Right now it's looking like it might be the place where the duplicants get themselves drowned. I'm hoping that's not going to be the case, but, you know, there's duplicants. They probably will. Okay. One big polluted water reservoir. You like it? Well, I had this small thing for a while, and it was getting close to overflowing, so last night as I was cleaning up some other things, I started dumping it in here, and I also rerouted my bathroom output to go up into here and started overflowing a bit. So that's why I'm making it so huge that we shouldn't have to worry about overflowing forever if I built it correctly. So I'm going to copy these settings, paste it there, deconstruct this guy, and I'm going to power this pump, and we'll be able to pretty much get rid of this. Potent potables. Hey, some Paku. Are the Paku able to get out of here? I think I have to open this. If I open a door, can animals go out of it? I think they can. I actually want them to go into here if I can. I guess if they go down into this water, that's kind of okay too. So yeah, just do Paku. Free Paku. Do it. All right, can you go out this door? I think they might not be able to go out the door. All right, so let's deconstruct the door. All right, can they now hop up there and get out of here? Okay, I guess I gotta deconstruct that thing too. You're still triggered by polluted water and regular water not mixing. They're both H2O, just one containing more crap than the other. Well, you know, that's a video game thing. That's a video game design thing. And it actually makes a lot of other things possible, so I don't begrudge Clay that mechanic for sure. Alright, let's go back to, whoops, airflow and a door. Oh, that Dreco. Crap. Let me turn off auto regular surplus for now. There's no place for this thing to go, so I feel like it's just going to keep getting wrangled. I'm waiting for the larva eggs. That's what I actually want to auto-wrangle to get down into here. You're triggered by the fact that nothing mixes in Oni, though imagine how annoying gas mixing would be. Let out a bit of chlorine, all your dupes' eyes are burning, yeah. You've only had success moving with ranching. Oh, moving animals. I'm gonna hold off on the auto-wrangle until the larvae are born. Okay, have they start building this ladder? They have, and it's all in the dark. That's really weird. Apparently they don't want me to be able to see over there. Alright, let's see how we want to set up our solar panels. I can make 1600 divided by 200. I can make 8. That should be a lot of power, I think. So where's the top of my ladder? Man, it's freaking hard to see. About there. And I think you all help me remember, for those who have played, or those who have watched. I've never set these up before. For those who have watched Francis John, he does some sort of stair-step pattern to get the most value so that like half of it is covered. I don't know how much I need to cover it or not there. What's up, Moonho? I've seen how he does it, but I don't know the exact numbers on it. Exact placement of that stuff. And that should allow them to reach everything there. It was something like that, and I think... So I can plug heavy watt wires in. But he did something like, you know, I think I might do it slightly different than he did so I can use heavy watt wires. If I do that, and my heavy watt wires go like that. It looks like they can. It's a knight's move. Okay, so over and down. I'm going to go something like this so that I can plug in my wires. I think I'm going to do it this way to make it convenient for wire placement. Now, how am I going to reach all that? I probably got to do a ladder up and across. Like that will hopefully let me reach most of that. Thought people did stairs because otherwise there's too much light for the panels to fully utilize in a straight line. Now that they lowered the mean light on this panel, you don't know if that's still relevant. Okay. Well, I guess we'll find out. I'll get these things plugged in and we'll find out if this is... Well, I guess we can see how the solar panels act, because I've never used solar panels, I don't think, as a source of power. So this is my first time messing with it. Oh, you were saying a knight's move and you know nothing about Oni. Okay, well. Thanks for the troll help. Clean up the polluted water. Sweep all that, or mop all that. And sweep all that. Alright, that'll eventually get all this cleaned out. Okay. So this is current wattage. If I look at solar panels, 380 watts looks like it's max. And this is giving me 146. That's like less than half right now. And I don't know if that's because of the amount of light. Because we're at the edge of the map or what. So let's see what these other ones do. And what I might do also is just make one out by itself and see and compare it. This is going to be me testing. Me testing solar panels here. Solar panels are a lot easier. We don't need to deal with meteors. That's for sure. That is for sure. All right, so I'm going to just let those build and we'll check those out later. Calories looking good. 132,000 barbecue calories. Beautiful. All right, so this is going to turn petroleum, crude oil into petroleum, and we're going to get that set up after we get solar panels done. So once we get these solar panels, it's going to be a steady source of free power. Although I think at night it's less lumens. Yeah, lights going down as the cycle's going down here. Wonder if it gets down to 0. Kind of just looking how the mechanics of this work since I've never done this before. Okay, all right, and it goes down to pitch black at night. Okay. So I guess these are on half of the day, I guess. Should be able to reach all that way. And so these are plugged in to our main power grid, which should be going to... It's only a single smart battery. I probably want more power storage, honestly. So I probably just want some jumbo batteries somewhere. Where can I throw in some jumbo batteries? I can throw jumbo batteries into... ranches because they don't mess them up. I'm going to throw a bunch of jumbo batteries in here. That'll be our power storage. This will be horrible for decor, but it'll be better for decor once they run by the sculptures or something. It's fine. It's fine. Are these back on now? Okay, let's see how high this gets. 17,000. 18,000. What is this giving us? 136 watts. I need to plug this into a power line for us to see this working, I guess. To compare it. $142, 144. These are giving us about the same right now. Okay, the brightness still is going up. I assume this goes up until daytime, or till noon, and then it goes down. Okay, so gets up to 20,000 lux. This never gets close to its output of, what did it say it can do? 380 watts. Huh. Never gets close to that. It gets to like 140 something and stops climbing. Do any of the asteroids have meteor showers in the DLC? That I don't know about. I haven't seen any. Why is that unreachable build? I guess because they can't go across these ladders. I thought they could jump up to this and go across. I guess not. So let's just do this, 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 this. That'll make them get over there, or give them access over there. Okay. So this is a vacuum. This is set up to pump out natural gas. Let me actually get the ventilation set up for this. And I actually want this to be prioritized over this natural gas, because I never want this to be running out or getting backed up, I don't think. So will that prioritize it? We don't need this to go through the filter. We need this to go. Yes, I think if we do something like this, get rid of this bridge right here, gas bridge. And if I have this go like this and like this, I'm pretty sure it'll prioritize this gas right here. So as this creates gas, it should pump it out there. And that should be good, I think. I'm not going to be able to make a ton of petroleum because the only oil I have access to is like this pool down here. And I haven't set up oil wells or anything like that, but that'll at least give us some petroleum to start with eventually. All right, we got all these plugged in. So this is giving us 100 something. All right, so these ones that are not covered up are giving us a lot more. How much is it giving? It's giving about half when it's covered up. So I don't know. It almost feels like to me I should just make a straight line across. I guess the question is then, is the stair step thing that Francis John was using on some of his builds obsolete? I'll take some free barbecue. Why not? Okay, they already picked up the barbecue. Nice. How close are these guys to hatching? 96%. All right, so I'm about ready to... I'm actually going to say that Drecos are allowed in here. Pug slugs are allowed in here. Pips and pick squeaks. But just not... not the ones we want to get in here, which are long hair larvae. So if I do that and then auto wrangle surplus, I think they will wrangle these once they're hatched, if I'm not mistaken. Put them all in a column on top of each other. There, that's the best way to do it. 143, 81. So these are about the same. Maybe I need to try to move these like one space over until I see where it's the most efficient or something. Let me plug these into our power grid before I do anything else. So that'll be something like... Because the issue with putting them just straight across is that uses up so much of your, you know, airspace. And I'm going to eventually have to do rockets, so... Let me actually do this. I'm going to move this one over a space and then another space and compare how much power it's getting compared to this one that's covered up by what, three tiles it's getting covered up by, or maybe 4. Just kind of doing our own little test here. All right, so this uses crude oil turns into petroleum, natural gas. We have the petroleum not going anywhere yet. I'm going to have this petroleum going somewhere. And where I'm going to want it to go is to a plastic press, which I'm going to want to put into a place over here. I'm going to want to make a... Man, I cannot talk and think at the same time. Industrial brick. That's what what I'm trying to say. Industrial brick. So that's going to be over in here. And how big are steam turbines? Because we're going to want about 4 steam turbines on top. They're about the same size as hydrogen generators, so like 4 across. So we're going to want like 16 tiles wide type of thing. If I did like a 16 tile wide thing starting around here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Maybe go a little extra, something like that. Basically, if a solar panel with 3/7 tiles covered giving you more than 4/7 power, if so, it's worth stacking. Is a solar panel with 3/7. Okay, so that's what we're going to test right now. So we move this over. So this one is 1, 2, 3. That one is 4 over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try 5, one extra over. If the uncovered one never gets to full power, then there's no point in stair-stepping, you think? If the uncovered one never gets to full power, then there's no point, you think? It seems like the highest it ever gets. We're almost to the highest. This is giving us 145, 146. We're about to hit the max. 9, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's the max, and we're getting 148 watts out of it. This guy's giving us 84. 148. So these are both the same. This one's giving, what, 60 less than this one. So what is that, like, it's getting 60% of it or something? If only this thing were plugged in, I could have... We're gonna have to compare this again tomorrow. Plug that in and compare it again tomorrow, I guess. You make a line of solar panels, can you make another line on top? Or does the sunlight work coming directly down or from every direction? When you look at this light thing, look underneath it. There is 0 lux underneath the solar panel. So if I did a whole line across, then another line below, the line below would be getting 0 lumens or whatever. So some sort of stair stepping, I think, is the best way to do it. But let's see now. Okay, so now we can compare. 130, 74, 93. This looks a lot better, actually. This is getting like a little more than half. This one's getting 130 to 93. That might be worth doing. That might be the setup right there. MathChamp says if the uncovered one never gets to full power, then there's no point in stair stepping, you think? Well, you know math better than I do. I don't know. If you can tell me percentage-wise... Like, because what we can do is we could fit... In the space that we could fit... How many spaces does this take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spaces, right? Or 7 spaces. So in the space that we could get 7, or that we could get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Spaces that we could get 3, we could get about 6. For simplicity's sake, just make a line. That probably would be the best way to do it. I see Francis John do things, and I always want to copy the way he does them, so. We'll make a line. Let's deconstruct these guys. We'll just make them in a line. Just do it. Keep it simple, stupid, because I'm simple, stupid. Alright, we'll just do it in a line. Alright, so once that gets done, we're going to start working on... Alright, good. There's no slime lung going up here. I'm going to work on the start of our whatever this thing is called. Industrial brick, that's the word. Okay, so we're going to ladder our way straight up to here. And have this go across so they can build and deconstruct stuff over here. That should be all doable. How old is the video I made? Is up to date? Well, what the playthrough that I've been watching has been for the Spaced Out DLC. But it was like September of last year, so who knows how up to date that is. I don't know if all those mechanics still work correctly. or at the same as when he set them up. And I haven't even finished that playthrough that I've been watching, so I don't know. It's not a guide that I've been watching. It's just a playthrough of him playing the DLC previously. Are you stuck? Oh, okay. There's a ladder there. What's my plan to handle all the heat that plastic causes? Heat always has to give you the most problems. That you're talking about the plastic that we're going to be creating? Put it in an industrial brick. An industrial brick is a big bunch of space where you put a bunch of hot stuff, you put steam turbines on top of it and water inside of it. All the heat gets transferred to the water. The steam goes up in steam turbines, and steam turbines destroy the heat, and you cool those. That's my plan. All right, let me just think she's not stuck up there, but let me just make sure. Okay, yeah, she got down there. It's fine. That's why I'm talking about this thing right here, this industrial brick. That's what I've been referencing. I'm gonna want to make it pretty tall too. Maybe what I'll plan on doing is have the steam turbines be on top of this, and then this go down a ways. Something like that. We're gonna want to have multiple layers that we can build on top of that. But for now, what I'm going to do is just make something here where I can start it. It won't be the industrial brick yet. That's going to be a pretty big project. So you got to put a whole bunch of like temperature shift plates, and I can't even make steam turbines yet because I don't have steel. But the metal refineries to make the steel are going to be in here, and all sorts of other stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's gonna be a start. I might. I don't want to make that wider. I think that'll be enough for now. And you're gonna be caught in here, aren't you? So for now, we're gonna cancel that and deconstruct that so you can get it across. This is just kind of the bones of the things, so I'll know where stuff's gonna go. There are some germs in here. Not too many. I'm gonna want them to come in from the outside. It's gonna be eventually really hot in there. A little bit of slime along there. So let's see, let's measure from the right side if that's where they're this is all gonna need to be moved over because I'm gonna need to do liquid locks to get into here. God, freaking plants everywhere making this a pain. Is that right? 4 high room, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the floor goes there. I think that's right. What is this room for? This is going to be where we're going to put all of our heat creating stuff. So, metal refineries, rock crusher, basically everything, all the heavy stuff that makes heat. Oh, our slicksters are here. Why slickster larva? They should not be allowed in here. Ah, okay, it's because there's not too many yet. So I need to do a max of 2 critters. If I do that, they should take out slicksters, I think. And I think they should take them over here, if I'm not mistaken. Slicksters and slickster larvae. It's gonna work. Okay, he's not. Maybe they have to be not larvae for this to work. Pufflet's gonna mess this up too. Oh my god, you know what? Reject all. I don't want him excreting slime. I don't want any of that. Stuff is where things get hot. The red light district. There you go. Okay, that's not working. That's not working. Back to 5. I don't think they can auto wrangle those Slicksters for whatever reason. Okay, this is working. Is this giving us power? This is giving us power. Very nice. Okay. Yes, it's totally the red light district. It's getting hot in here. Let's take off all our... Yeah, that's a stupid song. Okay, let me dig out... Let me dig out all this. Okay. Man, I feel like I haven't gotten much done, but we have gotten solar panels started. Let's get... I can make how many more solar panels? I can make 3 more. I think this is going to be plenty. We actually haven't had any power issues yet. I'm just going to start with that. I might need glass for other things. I really do want to get petroleum going so I can get plastic going. So if I can make this this thing here, that would be really nice. And why do we have a bunch of liquid in here? Where did that come? Oh, the ice is melting in here. I need to move the ice stuff in here. Let me do that. Let me move the meltables into here since we're going to have storage for days. And I actually have some in here, right? Snow, polluted ice. Actually, this liquefiable, I don't want it to leak in here, do I? It should stay cold in here. Let's actually cancel that. Let's put liquefiables in here, because this will keep them all frozen. This will be much better about keeping all this frozen. Important Oni lore question: do the stuplicants have genitalia? It's a really important question. Inquiring minds want to know, and I have no answer for you. They look like they have gender, but, you know, you can have your own, what is that called? Headcanon about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, these are at 5, these are at 5. I'm going to put these all at 6. With those at a 1 higher priority, all of this should get moved there. And then we can deconstruct all these, and we'll have space that we can use. This could be space that I can use for... I think I'm going to want to move my Atmos suits over here. So I think what I'm going to want to do. Come on, dig that thing out, please. Oh, God. Let's do that. Let us leave it to each other's imagination. They're all printed. They probably don't even have toes and stuff, and they're much smaller than humans. There you go. They're like little... Ewoks. I don't know. I don't know what they are. Alright, this guy is empty now. Deconstruct it. I'll get moved out of here too. Very nice. Okay, now we can get this guy, and that'll be the floor level there. There, so that'll be that. Although actually I'm gonna want to have a ladder system to get to the different levels, I think. Unless I want them to come in on the different... Yeah, we'll probably have them just come in. We'll have a liquid lock for each one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then like that. Here, little bits of slime along in there. We're going to be pumping all this stuff out eventually. Be right back. Looking up Oni erotic fan fiction. You bet that he can find it. Oh my god. You all are ridiculous. Funny, but ridiculous. Is that the right level? It's only 3 spaces up. That's actually wrong. Apparently can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. There. Nope. And I'll line this up. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. 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 That should be right. Okay. Dig out all this junk. Dig it out. Diggy, diggy, diggy hole. Diggy, diggy, diggy hole. Alright, we're keeping this separated from the germy stuff, which is good. If you think about stuff, I wonder if it has been done before. It probably has been done on the internet. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. So the way this is probably going to be is we're going to have steam turbines up here. This top level will be something. Then we'll have metal refining here with the tubes going up to heat stuff and then coming back down. The build that Francis John always does for his industrial brick. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. There, there, there. There, there. Like that, I think. But with Star Wars logic, clones are not made for reproduction, right? Okay. Oh my god, this is such a stupid conversation. Oh my god. Come on, Rand, inquiring minds want to know. All right, so that's going to be here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 there. That should be right. Okay, and we'll go one more level. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There. And then we'll cancel those two for now so they can build all this stuff. We have our outline of our industrial brick here. And I'm going to start... I think I'm going to have the glass, not the glass, the plastic making in here to start. You take no responsibility for this, even though you started it. All right. Like a true person who takes no responsibility. Well done. All right. Calories looking good. Our power should be looking great with all that. Dig all that stuff out. Dig all that stuff out. Purposefully keeping the two sides of this separated. Although a lot of the slime lung germs really are just dying off, which is perfect. It's great for us. Did you find what you were looking for? My God. Please tell me you didn't. All right, it's looking good. So like the refinement, what is it? It's going to be a polymer press. Petroleum into plastic. Does this output something? Plastic, steam. It outputs steam and carbon dioxide, really? Actually, no, cancel that. I want to turn it around. I feel like this puts something on the ground, like water or something on the ground. Puts out, I guess maybe it puts out steam and that turns to water or something like that. That's what I'm thinking of. You almost always go glossy Dreco full plastic, but you're a big rancher. Yeah, that's true. I could go into Drecos for that stuff, which is not a bad idea. That's the in for the petroleum. That's the out for so it outputs steam and carbon dioxide. Produces steam, produces carbon dioxide. Which gas is going out here? I think you can get the gas out of there, but the carbon dioxide maybe not. All right. All right, so one more thing of these guys I should need. Oh, and I have my power line coming right through here. I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna have to swap where this goes. So let's make that. Go around this guy. Let's get rid of this deodorizer and this airflow tile. We'll be able to move that there. Deconstruct these power lines right there. So we want to go right underneath this like that. Okay. Take some free iron. Once I start updating their beds and stuff, I'll probably, maybe, potentially get more duplicants. Probably, maybe, potentially. And that should allow us to get all that stuff. Damn it, that's not even right. I need to go further down. Cancel that. I need... Just go something like that. That should give us plenty of space. All right, I think it's going to be like that. Is that what we're going to need to do? Actually, I feel like that's too many spaces. I don't need to use that many spaces, do I? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that'll work. Should be fine. Well, reachable. Okay, that's good. Okie dokie. You can see this line I've drawn in the sand. No polluted oxygen allowed out of here. No polluted oxygen. No slime lung. As opposed to all the erotic fan fiction with Japanese only in them you found before using the full title in your searches. Oh god. You saw many tentacles in your search, I'm guessing. Many tentacles were found. Alright, so how do I want to go about doing this? Cool, let's deconstruct these wires. Right there. That will allow me to put the insulated tile right there. We'll set up our liquid locks, and then we'll want to pump all the gas out of here, because this eventually will just be come on. There. Steam is going to be what's in there eventually. Because I'm going to need to make this plastic to even make steel steam turbines, because we need... Each of these takes how much? 800 kilograms of refined metal, 200 kilograms of plastic. All right. Let's get this thing started. We will GG cookie time getting... I should probably use insulated tiles for this. I don't. Igneous rock is what they're eating. Let's use... Let's just use sandstone, I think is fine. How are we going to get this up there? It's going to go... past all these pipes. Alright, this is definitely doable. It's gonna go up this way. No, 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 no. Like that. Liquid bridge. Up that way. Liquid bridge. And liquid bridge. And then let me see. This needs to go up. This one needs to go down. That one is going. That one's going down. That one's going up. And that one's going down. There we go. This will be the oil. I mean the petroleum being delivered to the gas plastic producer thingy. There. Okay. And I guess I can probably go ahead and plug this guy in and start doing this. Not yet, not yet. It's powered, but not yet. Okay. This is going to be creating some materials. I'll probably will allow this. I'm going to want to pump out this room before I start doing all this. I'm going to want this room to not have any gases in it first. So let me get the liquid lock set up. Let's be very smart and safe and careful about all this. Do petroleum liquid locks for all, not petroleum, crude oil liquid locks for now, since I will have petroleum soon, which, what's the, let me see. Petroleum. Petroleum, 538 becomes sour gas. Crude oil, 399. I don't think it should ever get above 399, so we should be super fine using crude oil for all this. Super hot. Super hot. All right. Okay. And I think I'm ready to close this up from this side, so that they'll have to come in through this side now to get in here anymore. So that's good. Let's go ahead and close this up, hopefully without them locking themselves in there. But there's duplicants. They'll probably lock themselves in there. But hopefully not. Hey! They actually didn't lock themselves in there. They're a little less stupid than I was thinking they might be. Beautiful. Alright, so this is going to be crude oil. 7. Auto bottle. Copy. There. 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 And now that this is locked in, we can allow this little bit of slime lung to get in here, because we're just going to be pumping all of this out into here, is the plan. Let's dig out all this stuff. I'm going to make this like this, this, and that. Dig out all this junk. Deconstruct that and that. And okay. That liquid lock is good. Copy these settings right there. You should do a challenge run where you're not allowed to make a 4-tile tall room. What would that accomplish? That would make all of your rooms very long and wide, I guess, huh? It would accomplish making you sad. Okay, well, I mean, there you go. If you really want to be sad. You know, you do what you want to do in your fun spare time. Sounds like fun times. Totally. Although I guess the thing to worry about is if the pressure gets too high, if I might need to do more crude oil than I have it here. Grams. 36 kilograms. 535 grams. It's when the steam pressure in here gets higher that I will be punished for not putting more oil in there. So maybe, you know what, let me copy, paste. We're gonna do a little bit more from this side, because that's the side we're gonna need it in. Okay, deconstruct that, deconstruct all these things. I'm gonna deconstruct all this because I'm gonna want to clear out this room of junk on the floor, because everything in here is gonna get really, really hot if I don't clear it out. Huh, wow, somehow... Oh, this one hasn't been filled yet, that's why. That'll become a vacuum once it does that. Okay. Let's see our piping over here. These bridges got all done. Okay, so let me break that across. That. And that. Beautiful. There. And now these pipes can go across. Beautiful. So that'll be the petroleum being delivered to the polymer press. Very nice. How much crude oil? You know what? I wonder if we're out of crude oil for them to... Yeah, I need to do a little more crude oil in here. So that would be doing this. So far I've used crude oil just for making liquid locks over and over. That's really all I've used it for. Gold amalgam seems good. Did they ever get... You know what, I think the Slicksters died. You know what, I bet it's too cold in here. Don't they have like a temperature? I probably just can't keep them alive because of temperature. I would need to use critter traps and set up a much better ranching setup to keep them alive, I think. 100 kilograms. Let's get up to a higher amount here. What material am I making the pipes going into the high heat block from? Sedimentary rock, I think. Think I need more? Probably should, or something that handles heat better. I think I'm gonna call that good for now. How is there polluted oxygen in there? Should push it out once it does that on this guy. All right, how much is in here? 200 kilograms, 236, 120, 106. All right, if I get like over 300 kilograms, I'm gonna say that's probably good. I do need this to get out of here though. Yikes, come on. Come on. If I mop up this, I think it'll push it out once it does that one more time. Let me tell you. Yeah, these are made of sandstone. Melts at 926 C. I don't think we're gonna have to worry about them melting or anything. There we go, that works. Copy, paste there. Well, I say that works. How come these all worked about making a vacuum, but the other ones didn't? Okay, that's plenty. We're gonna stop that. The hell. There we go. There we go. Vacuum. Perfect. Okay. And there's 434. Okay. There. Sable. 435. 320. Okay. I think that will hopefully be enough. That should hopefully be enough for a liquid lock for all those guys. Okay. So now I need to pump out all of the gases in here. That is the next thing. So I'm going to do that by doing 8 of these pumps. And I can power them off of this guy right here. How much do these guys use? Ventilation, these guys use 240 watts each. 240 watts each. So times 8, it's going to be pretty power intensive. Let me just do it. Let's do a couple of these. Like, we'll just do one for each level here, just to be safe. These can do how much? 1,000 watts. 240 times 4 would be 8. 480 plus 480. Okay, I think I could do one of these for 2 of those. I think we'll be safe. So there, 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 there. Let me deconstruct all these wires. This is old stuff. All these wires can be deconstructed. That was what I used to power the decontaminating things. All right, we'll keep... That guy's not powered. I'll actually keep that wire. This will be on this little grid here. It'll be fine. Okay. And I think while we start this is when I'll take my first break here. There and there's fine. You can reduce the pump amount if you remove one of the floor tiles each. I could, but this will actually just be faster, so I think I'm kind of okay with that. You know what? I'm gonna deconstruct that. It'll pump it out faster the more pumps I use. All this costs me is power. So I'm cool with it just being done faster. And I need to get ventilation. So let's see. Let me dig out all this, so hopefully there'll be room for all this stuff to be able to not overpressurize everything. Excuse to dig everything out here. Okay. So, ventilation. Let's go like this. Like that. Wow, that's already overpressurized. Okay. I need plastic to make the high pressure gas vents, man. Maybe I just make plastic just now to do that or something. I don't know. These ones aren't overpressurized. Maybe if I just move that over, it'll work. There. Or what I could do is have all these just go up to space, maybe, if I need to. And they can't reach all that because they can't reach all this stuff. So let me actually ladder my way back up to there. There, that should make them be able to reach all that. So let's see, ventilation. Maybe that won't be overpressurized. Oh, they can't reach all that now. Okay. Alrighty, my friends. I'm going to stand up, stretch, use the restroom, take my first break. Thank you all for watching. Hope you're enjoying. I'm having a good time with Oni. Always such a good time in this game. I'm gonna do a slow. I'm gonna have this be on slow mode and let you all watch this as they get this done. And we'll hopefully have an industrial brick started soon. So y'all rock. See you in just a bit, my friends. GG cookie time for industrial brick start. Have a cookie, my friends. Have a cookie.